The film begins in a desolate ghetto where a half-naked man laboriously types on an old typewriter. And we hear Remy musing about Schrödinger's cat. In 2025, the Union has perfected biomechanical organs available to those with money or good credit. If a customer falls behind on payments, a repo man reclaims the organ, usually resulting in the customer's death. Remy, Jude Law, and his partner Jake Freibold, Forrest Whitaker, are the best repo men for the Union. This job strains Remy's marriage to Carol, Karis Van Houten, pushing him to consider a transfer to sales. After a violent raid on a nest of debtors, their boss Frank Mercer, Liev Schreiber, offers them full-time raid captain positions. Remy declines and plans to ask about a sales job, but Jake interrupts. While driving, Jake tries to convince Remy of the importance of their work despite its moral implications. Attempting to save his marriage, Remy decides his last repo job will be reclaiming the heart of a musician named T-Bone, who he admires. During the procedure, the defibrillator malfunctions, shocking Remy and necessitating the replacement of his own heart with an artificial one. Carol divorces Remy, and he moves in with Jake. Remy struggles in sales due to his newfound empathy for customers and loses commissions. He returns to Repo to pay for his heart, but finds himself unable to perform his duties. Jake, discovering Remy's struggles, forces him to confront his inability to repossess organs by taking him to another nest, but Remy cannot bring himself to do the job. A debtor then revives and knocks him out. Upon awakening, Remy meets Beth, Alice Braga, who is overdue on multiple organs. They attempt to clear their accounts at the Union headquarters but fail. Remy and Beth flee, with Beth gifting him an old typewriter. Remy begins documenting his life as a repo man, but another repo man soon arrives to reclaim his heart. Remy sets a trap and kills him, though Beth is injured. Using the repo man's vehicle, Remy returns to his workplace to get jamming devices for organ scanners. He confronts Frank, but learns accounts can only be cleared at the Union central office. Remy and Beth try to flee the country, but are detained due to Beth's injury. They fight airport security, and Jake finds them, but can't stop their escape. They reach a black market doctor who replaces Beth's knee. Jake tracks them down, and a brutal fight reveals Jake rigged the defibrillator to fail, ensuring Remy would need a heart replacement to stay in Repo. Jake wins the fight, but is wounded by Remy and Beth. They escape to a refuge but find it raided by Union repo men. Determined to destroy the Union, Remy decides to wipe all accounts. He passes his manuscript to his son before heading to the Union headquarters. After a fierce battle, Remy and Beth reach the Union's main database. They cut themselves open to use the organ scanner internally and clear their accounts. Jake and Frank enter, and Jake helps Remy revive Beth after killing Frank. They destroy the mainframe, wiping all accounts. Later, Remy enjoys freedom on a tropical beach with Beth and Jake. His manuscript is published. However, it is revealed Remy sustained severe brain damage earlier, and Jake, out of guilt, has placed him in a neural network, allowing him to live in a dream. Beth remains unconscious. Jake promises to care for her. The ending sequence is revealed to be Remy's fantasy. Jake finds Remy's manuscript and sighs as Remy is wheeled away to spend his life in his dream world. The film ends with Frank's sales pitch.